Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Alright, so back at Reps Ahead. This one's actually like 2 months old, but I really wanted to see these two go at it. So I had to watch it, y'all. And what's the best way of watching it? By getting it streamed too. So we're gonna stream it, record it, post it, and go on to the next one. But these two are going at it. Sydney Wells, Paige Powers. All right. I don't know if Sydney Wells still have Proven, but I definitely know Paige is at Mayhem. So we got Proven and Mayhem going at it. I didn't know she was in this. I didn't know he was in this. Man, see, this is dope. Like I really like what they have here, y'all. Reps Ahead, this one-on-one thing is so fucking dope. Like I'm very interested on this whole setup. I'm wondering how if they get paid, how this all works out. You know what I mean? Plus, I remember James is in the one that I'm currently covering. I haven't said too much about it. Excuse me. I haven't covered too much about it because I don't know if he did another event. I remember he competed against one dude and won that one. He's supposed to be a dude in finals against someone else. So we'll find out. We'll see what's good. But right now, Sydney and Paige about to go at it, so we'll see what's good.
Final match of the night here from MBS CrossFit in Thornton, Colorado. My name is Brian Friend, joined by Bella Martin, and happy to be bringing you guys Reps Ahead Pro Showcase 3 Redemption. Our final match will feature Paige Powers versus Sydney Wells in the sequence that has been called.
Okay, so they do come with different hosts, so I guess co-hosts, because last time it was Andrew Hiller. This time it's someone different. All right, cool.
John by Phil Thomas, the founder of Reps Ahead. John is a 3-minute on, 1 minute off format. Can last up to 5 rounds. We haven't seen more than 2 yet. The goal is to get 14 reps ahead. You got 12 box jump overs, 20 inches for the women, 6 thrusters at 105 pounds, 12 chest bar pull-ups. We've seen 5 matches, 5 iterations of this so far tonight. Bella with 1 match to go.
Enough to make a difference in the age gap. You know what I mean? I knew Paige was young. You know what I mean? She was young. She is a badass for what it is, you know. But, you know, look at the placing, though. Season. 23, 24. So we'll see what's up. Same weight. Paige probably holds more muscle because she is smaller by 3 inches, but same weight. So she probably has more muscle in her because I think their body fat is pretty much the same. You know what I mean? So we'll see what's good.
So, what are you looking forward to most?
I'm still rooting for Sydney. Excuse me. I'm still rooting for Sydney. Brooke Rose destroyed her at Roll. I ain't gonna lie. Her sister ruined her. But I'm still, come on, Sydney.
In this final match, given what we've seen through the first 5.
The girls just need to manage this first round. They're going to go into the second one. That's what we've seen. They know they're going to do it. We'll see who can get at least maybe 1 to 3 reps ahead out of the first one. That's typically what we're seeing as the most successful strategy. You don't necessarily need to be leading by a lot going into the second interval, but try to get something.
In the last 2 matches, we saw Kyra Milligan and James Sprague, who have both qualified for the games this year and are obviously in the middle of games training, exert that kind of elite level fitness in the second round. Neither of these athletes where their fitness is. It looks to me like
showing it again.
Smiling through workouts.
All right.
I think that the flip.
Let's check this out. 12 box jump over, 6 thrusters, 12 chest to bar. A lot similar to what we covered to the girls. The only difference is that chest to bars were first, box jump overs were second, and then they had hang squat cleans, and it was the same amount number, 12. So let's see.
Is about to switch, and Paige Powers is going to tap into the competitive experience that she has as a teenage athlete at the CrossFit Games, as a top 10 individual athlete at the CrossFit Games, as an athlete who competes in a brain.
All right.
Final match of the night, get set to start. Patrick Clark on the mic.
Yeah, it's showing it again. Like it's the 3rd time it's showing it. We got it.
And our training camp proven. Sydney! Even a lot of 50
Earlier today, making his for the final match of the night here at Pro 3.
I'm sorry, I just had to skip through all that.
Powers versus Wells, getting ready to round things out on our sequence. John, 12 box jump overs,
Yeah,
6
they
thrusters,
talk.
12 reps ahead.
Nothing against the whole, but dog, you talk too much, dude. Just get straight to it. Come on.
3 minutes out. Final match of the
There you
night
go.
is underway. Powers on the left, Wells on the right. 12 box jump overs, 6 thrusters, 12 chest to bar pull-ups.
All right, look, I'm gonna stop already. Yo, Sydney going in circles like that. I remember doing that, and I got sick. I got dizzy real quick. I strongly suggest not to be jumping in circles like that. One thing, because you're the same leg that's making contact with the block first is constantly absorbing that. Constantly absorbing the impact when you land, so it's like I'm keep jumping and landing on my right leg, and it's gonna blow it up. You know what I mean? Instead of comparison to Paige when she's jumping this back and forth, so left leg takes the impact, and the right leg takes the impact. Left leg, the right leg. This one, if you keep jumping in circles, one leg will take most of the impact and will fatigue it faster than the other leg, or blow it up.
Ahead. And once again, like we saw with the women in the first main card match, step downs out of the gate. I think that they've talked about this, but when the fire gets going, we'll see if either of them change course. Sydney Wells with a little bit more urgency to the barbell. She's going to have a 1-rep lead over Powers here in the first round of thrusters. 30 seconds in.
With this workout, you don't really need to think about much. You just have to go. There's no true complex movement. These athletes are pros. They know what they're doing. Can they get it done?
Sydney, again, with a little bit of urgency, getting to the pull-up bar. Powers seemingly having a little bit faster cycle rate, already chipping one of the 2 reps away that Sydney has. My guess is they're going to come off within 1 rep of each other. There comes Sydney and Paige at the 55-second mark, and it's about a 2-rep lead as they both go to rebounding box jump overs in the second round. Now Paige going to the step down, and Sydney back to Powers going to that rebounding action, and this can make a difference.
Sydney set the standard. Paige just followed along. That's what happens with something like this. Someone needs to strike first.
Yeah, it is one of those matches that, you can look for the opportunity. We haven't yet seen it where someone's kind of struck and then been exposed for doing that. The pattern has been that the one who's gone out has been able to hold on. I don't know if it's a mental demoralizing for the other athlete or not, but Sydney Wells is coming out with a purpose here in 1 round. We're a minute 45 seconds in, and she's already 7 reps ahead heading into the box jump overs.
Sydney's picking up pace here, Brian.
Yeah, she looks really good, and we haven't hit that 2-minute mark yet. 2 minutes is usually where we start to see the change in facial expression as she gets off of the box here in the 3rd round and heads to the barbell. We'll take a look at that. She looks at the clock and trots to the barbell. I'm wondering if she has an intention of finishing this off in 1 round.
She looks so comfortable on the floor right now.
We did get to see Sydney in this kind of interval or one-on-one style for athletes at the CrossFit Open announcement, the 3rd one, and she did have this attack mode, but she showed that a little bit later in that workout, given its nature. She is coming out with a purpose here, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in, and she's 13 reps ahead. And if Paige doesn't hurry here, that's 14 and 15. First round knockout, Sydney Wells. I saw the look.
Wow. That's wild. Sydney moved. She moved well on this one. You know what really got it? It was the rebounding. Like once she switched it out, I mean, she definitely kept. She definitely pushed the pace and kept it, but that rebounding game, changed it. You know what I mean? That rebounding game changed it. Overall, like she was already moving faster, but then when she got to rebounding, it changed it. And I always tell people, chest to bar is the make or break. You know what I mean? Like chest to bar, if you can get to it while they're doing, this is on the last vid, while you're doing the barbell work, you're definitely getting numbers in. You are flying through those chest to bar or pull-ups, chest bar or regular pull-ups faster than they're going to be bar cycling, and that's exactly what happened. You know what I mean? You know, Paige can't have a plan, executed and did it well. You know what I mean? I was surprised that she was able to keep that engine going throughout that whole time. I'm curious of how this round is, how long this round is, because the last one I saw, it was 2.5 minutes. This one's keep going.
I did not know if she'd be able to do it, but from the second round of box jump overs, Sydney Wells meant business. That was impressive.
I have goosebumps. That was insane. 2:37 finishing for Sydney Wells.
I'm looking
That was
at
beautiful.
I was looking at Paige Powers now, and she said, just mouthed, "Wow," and then "ow," and I think
was
that
incredible.
that's how I feel watching that. I mean, yeah, and Paige Powers going to give Sydney a hug. They are friends. It's been friendly. It's been fun to watch them have those interactions over the last 2 days. But man, you know, I saw this intensity of Sydney firsthand. She happened to be in the lane closest to me. I was at that live announcement in Nashville in around maybe 6, 7, 8 of that open workout. And
All right, let's see if they got all right, right here. Cool.
winner of the final match of the night here at Reps Ahead. What were you and Paige talking about there after the match?
Well, first we were asking each other. Am I on camera?
Yeah, it's over there.
First we were asking each other if you could feel the altitude, and we both couldn't because we didn't go long enough. So we think if we did like 2 or 3 rounds, we would have felt it. And they were just talking about how our legs were blowing up.
Yeah, I mean, brutal workout. You guys got to watch 5 rounds of that. You saw the early knockouts. Did anything change for you as the rounds are wearing on in terms of expectation of what might happen?
For sure. The first round, like the community match, I was like, whoa. This is way different than I thought, because I thought we were just going to go steady the whole time.
Right.
So then I was like, okay, I'm going to do what they did. I'm just going to go as hard as I can. And then after watching Jake, I was like, maybe not. So then I watched Kyra, and she played it smart, like steady, and then turned it on when she was ready. So I was going to do what she did. But then I was like, I think I can do it now, so I just turned it on.
I mean, it looked to me like second set of box jumps, you went to 5th gear. Like you went to a different level. The type of intensity that I told you I saw in Nashville during the open announcement in the second half of that workout. Were you expecting to have that top gear and be able to get it done in 1 round?
To be honest, going into it, I was going to start at that pace until watching Jake. So looking back, I'm kind of like, it would have been cool to see what would have happened if I would have started there. Because being like a track athlete, I'm pretty explosive and powerful. So short sprints is like a strength of mine. But yeah, I kind of expected to have that here.
We were chatting on the broadcast about things that you probably bring from collegiate athletics out onto the floor. Is that one of those things, knowing where your strengths are and how to utilize them?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like agility and like power is my background, and the box jump overs, I think, were the biggest separator, in my opinion.
I mean, yours were faster, significantly faster. It was fun to watch you just kick into that next gear as you're moving through. Something that we've been chatting is, we're watching these athletes kind of know that they're going to have to go 2 rounds and really strategically pacing it out. Did you think you were going to have to go 2 rounds, or did you think, okay, I've seen it get done in 2:37, I think I can do the same?
I thought we were going to go in the second round. And then I wasn't looking at the board, and I heard like I was 8 reps ahead, and I was like, what? I thought I was like 4. So it's like very deceiving with the thrusters because it's only 6 reps, but they take way longer. So you don't realize how far ahead you are because the numbers don't sound right.
Coming from a track background, you're newer to CrossFit. This 1v1 format, how does this compare to things that you've experienced before? Do you like it? Is it something you want to do again?
Yeah, I liked it a lot. Honestly, like I didn't think I was going to get nervous. I was super nervous.
It's okay. We got nervous for you guys. We're sitting here so
Yeah, it
Right.
honestly did kind of remind me a little bit of the open announcement because it's like all eyes on like very few athletes.
Right.
Absolutely. What is next for you?
I'm going to do NorCal Classic and then also do the road qualifier. So hopefully that goes well. I'm doing a High Rocks with my sister in November.
Awesome, sir.
Chicago.
Okay, cool.
I wonder I'm gonna call it. But I'm wondering if they posted the High Rocks of Brooke Wells and Sydney doing it together. That's pretty cool. So I think this is right. How long ago was this? Okay, so this is fairly new because they got 1.22K subscribers. My bad, my brain is not working right. Excuse me. Wow. We're giving a like, by the way. But how long ago was this? It's not saying. Oh, 2 months ago. There you go. And how long ago was Rogue? Rogue must not be that long ago. Let me see. Let me look. Let me go to my channel. Alright. Videos. Alright. Playlist. There you go. Watch. So I'm going to playlist and Rogue Invitational. Alright. I don't want to play it. I just want to see. 3 weeks ago. Okay. So, alright. So, about a month ago then. We'll say that. Alright. That was cool then. Alright. So, so it's probably like right before the World Qualifier or something like that. You know, and then she jumped into that. So that's cool then. Well, shout out to her. You know, and Paige. You know, I haven't seen Paige do anything in a long time. That's me like my own vids. I haven't done Paige do anything in a long time. So for her to do that and compete, that was cool because I didn't know how good she is. Don't get me wrong. Like I know Cindy was pretty badass and she played with Tia at Proven. So it wouldn't be a surprise for her to do as well as she did, but definitely on the lookout for more of Sydney to see how she does. Is she better like one-on-one like this, or is she better, you know, in doing the regular comps? Because in Rogue she didn't do too well. Like I said, Brooke ruined her in the Rogue, this past Rogue competition. So we'll see what's up. But in the meantime, I hope you guys enjoy and stay great.